What if I told you that the most painful betrayal you've ever experienced wasn't actually the end of your story? What if it was the beginning of your real purpose? Today, we're going to dive into a powerful training on what's called the anointing of betrayal. This idea that your deepest wound can literally become the blueprint for your destiny. Let's get into it. This quote right here, this gets to the absolute heart of our entire training today. It completely reframes suffering, right? It's not a dead end. It's the very key that's going to unlock hope for somebody else down the road. The core principle is simple. Your pain isn't just about you. It's actually a future permission slip for someone else to dare to believe again.
But look, before we can see pain as a tool, we have to be real about what it is. It's a profound heavyweight. Betrayal is a special kind of suffering, and when you're in it, it feels isolating, and honestly, it feels completely destructive. If you've ever been betrayed, you know these feelings, right? The shame that whispers you're disqualified, that gut-wrenching thought that all your suffering was for nothing, just wasted pain. And of course, that deep fear that this one moment, this one failure, is going to define the rest of your life. This is the very weight we're learning how to transform. Okay, so here we are. This is the crucial turning point. The entire journey shifts right here, when we stop looking backwards at the pain and we start looking forward to its potential. And it all begins by asking a totally different question. This is what this framework calls the Aspirational Hero Question. And it's a total game changer. It's a powerful pivot. It takes all that raw energy, the anger, the grief, the confusion, and it points it toward a redemptive purpose. This question reframes your scars. They're not a liability anymore. They are the actual blueprint for how you're going to help other people. And that leads us straight to the central idea of this whole training, how your pain becomes your purpose. This is the exact moment we stop seeing suffering as some random, meaningless thing that happened to us, and we start seeing it for what it can be, preparation. This slide really shows the fundamental shift in mindset. On one side, you've got pain as destruction, the belief that something broke you. But the mindset we're embracing here sees pain as development. The core principle is this, that experience wasn't meant to destroy you, it was meant to develop you. So, this development leads to something this framework calls ministerial authority. Now, put simply, it's the idea that your personal suffering becomes your unique qualification to lead and to heal. You gain this special kind of authority, a kind of street cred, to help others navigate the same fire, precisely because you've walked through it and you survived. And this just highlights the central paradox of this whole thing. It's amazing. The source of your deepest pain becomes the source of your greatest strength. The crushing is what produces the anointing, your unique empowerment and your ability to help others. The very thing that made you feel so disqualified is now the thing that qualifies you. So, where does all this development lead? Well, it builds toward a powerful promise, restoration, and a new identity. After all the pain and the preparation, a period of divine renewal comes, and a new you is forged. Now, the key principle of restoration here isn't just about getting back what you lost. It's about getting more. It's a full redemption of that lost time. Those years that you felt were just stolen by the pain. It's about God restoring what the Bible calls the years the locust has eaten, which means everything that felt destroyed is returned, but with abundance. Betrayal often means the painful loss of relationships. This framework reframes that loss. It's not abandonment, it's pruning before promotion. Step 1 is the subtraction of those toxic connections. This prepares the ground, makes way for step 3, the addition of new, divinely orchestrated connections that are perfectly suited for your future. And this right here, this is the crucial takeaway. This promise hits that deep-seated fear of isolation right between the eyes. It's a powerful confirmation that your purpose was never, ever tied to the people who walked away from you. Your destiny is an independent promise, totally secure, no matter who is or isn't by your side. This brings us to the final and most empowering conclusion of this whole journey. We are now at the point where we can take the very things that once brought you so much shame and see them for what they really are. Your credentials. This slide just sums it up perfectly. On the left, you see shame and disqualification. But look at the column on the right. That same shame gets transformed into authority. That feeling of being disqualified becomes the very set of credentials that qualifies you. It's a complete identity overhaul. And this is the ultimate bottom line. Your past pain, your scars, they're not liabilities to hide away. They are the definitive blueprint for your future. Every tear,
Every single moment of struggle has prepared you for what you're called to do next. So, we end with this question, and it's aimed squarely at you. See, this training isn't just about understanding a concept. It's about activation. The trauma gave you the plans. The preparation gave you the tools. Now you're holding the blueprint in your hands. What are you going to build?